I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, just run me the check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less. I told them all I'm as real as it gets. Shit being shit, dog, I'm cutting the net. I thought I told them I came for my spot. They told me time is like money, that's why I made it, I swear that I...
Welcome back, everybody. I like Wildcat sports just like Mr. O'Brien.
Welcome back, Kendall. Back to the studio again. Yeah. We have a special guest coming up next. Third week in a row with coaches and athletes interviews. Mm-hmm. And next up, we have Sammy Jones, the varsity goalie for the girls' ice hockey team.
Today, we have Sammy Jones, the girls' ice hockey goalie, on the show today.
Sammy, welcome.
Hi.
Kendall, we have some questions for Sammy, don't we?
Sammy, why did you decide to become a goalie?
I decided to become a goalie because so I started playing hockey when I was 5, and always just growing up, everyone would take turns playing goalie, and I would just steal their spot and want to play goalie all the time. And that's what I knew.
All right, so that's something you always wanted to do then.
Yeah, it's kind of just been my path.
And what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy most about being a goalie?
Probably taking shots from like my older brother, and just playing those fun games with people that I know really well.
Now, do you ever tell him, your brother, oh, that's not strong enough? You got to get more muscle on those shots or anything like that?
Yeah, all the time.
Sammy, what was your toughest game this year? How many shots on goal?
I would say my toughest game this year was probably Cheverus. They had a super strong team with lots of chemistry and lots of years under their belt, so they just came off really hard, and we weren't there to beat it. It was also the first game of the season, so it was a little hard to gear where we were.
How many shots on goal?
Around 70 shots.
70 shots on goal in a high school, man. That's incredible.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Sammy, hockey players are very dedicated. Did you play in multiple leagues and summer leagues growing up?
Yes, I've played in so many different leagues. Every single summer I play in a summer league and have a summer camp usually, and sometimes there's a spring league. Right now I'm in like a split season team. So I play in the fall, and then it stops for high school, and then I play again in the spring.
So it's all year round for you, basically.
Yeah, it's all year round. Never stops.
Get you prepared for your senior season.
Oh, yeah, sure does.
Sammy, did you grow up watching professional hockey?
Yes. I grew up watching the Pittsburgh Penguins, and my favorite hockey player is probably Evgeny Malkin. He's a forward on the Penguins.
All right, so not a goalie, right?
No.
Sammy, I have a few questions for you.
Uh-huh.
Hockey is definitely a commitment. We know that. You have to travel for practice and games. So how do you fit in time for your schoolwork during the season?
It's definitely a little bit of a struggle, I will say. But waking up early and just being really good about time management is something I try to.
Okay, there you go. Time management in there. Sammy, are you one of those goalies that's highly involved in all the plays and coming out of the net and passing it up to the forwards to get it out of the zone, and or are you kind of more like stay and mind your own business around the crease area?
Risk it for the biscuit, I always love a good little shimmy up the boards,
Okay, so you've played teams, I'm sure, in your career where they pull the goalie and they put an extra attacker on the ice. Mm. Do you ever get tempted to just fire it down into the empty net and score a goal as a goalie?
Yes, I do.
So that does cross your mind.
It does cross my mind. I've never gotten a goal, unfortunately.
It's probably pretty hard to do that.
It's extremely hard.
I think it's only happened a few times in the NHL. But anyway, I wanted to ask that question. Have they named captains for the team next year yet?
They have.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure of my plans for next year. They put me as like assistant captain.
Okay. So someone said that on your team that there's probably a bunch of 8th graders coming up that will be trying out for the team. So maybe the captains are in place. So, maybe there'll be more York athletes playing hockey next year.
Yeah.
So that's good. Looking at the score sheets from this year, I know there was some losses, but there was a lot of games 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. it seems like a couple of calls or a couple of things went another way, and the record would have been much better.
Yeah.
You know, some of those games were very close.
I
Hard-fought
agree.
games.
I agree. We had a really good season.
Well, the last question I have for you, do you have any plans for hockey after high school?
I will say I do, but
Okay.
it's going to take some work to get there.
Okay.
And it's work I'm willing to put in, but it's going to take some work to get there.
Okay, that's great. Well, we thank you for being on the show today. This is a
Thank
great interview. Our
you.
third interview in a row with athletes and coaches. This has been great.
Yeah, if anybody wants to get on this show, just talk to us or talk to Mr. Rosemerd.
Yep, just let us know. So, next week, pitches and catches report. All the spring sports are starting over the next couple of weeks. I don't have the
Yeah,
exact dates for some of them. So we'll be talking about that next week. We'll also get back to some NFL news and trades and some
Yep.
Celtics talk.
Yep.
And have a great week, everybody. And we'll see you next week on the show. Thank you.
Bye.